It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are watching episode 4 of Firefly called Shindig.
That's right. Firefly, Nate.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So far, It's awesome. I can't wait to get into season 2 when we're done with this one.
Don't you say that.
I know.
I'm
sorry.
It's not okay to joke about this kind of thing in this community,
That's
Nate.
true.
I'm
sorry.
Unmitigated tragedy.
It's insensitive of me, but it is.
Don't joke about tragedies.
Yes, it is very bad. But it's awesome.
Yeah.
Last time they salvaged from a ship that was just floating there, and then
it had been hit by
the Reavers.
Yes.
Yep. And they took one aboard their ship.
Yes. Well, and like a newly minted Reaver.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Fresh off the presses.
Yes.
And then they got stopped by the Alliance.
That's right.
And they took all their stuff.
That's right. So back to square one.
Yep.
As usual.
If that episode didn't happen. Except for we got some new information. Mm-hmm. I do not like the Alliance, I've decided.
Yeah.
Not
that's
a fan.
Hot take from the brown coat perspective. Yeah, what does a title like Shindig make you think?
Party time.
Party
Are they gonna
time.
go to a party?
Okay.
Is this the episode where it doesn't move the plot along very much, but it just they just go to a party and hang out?
Well, I'm
Very
not supposed to tell you what
Low
happens.
stakes, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out the hard way.
Cool, yeah.
Check out the Patreon if you want to. There's a link down below. Like and subscribe if you want to.
The Patreon's ahead. You
yes.
can watch the future.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Shindig.
Yeah, Firefly. Let's go.
Don't even need more rations.
Way.
Oh, I want a pool table like that.
Sound design.
Effects,
Yeah.
Took this right off them. They won't discover it till they go order their next round of drinks.
Way.
Good drinker, that one.
Oh boy.
It's fun.
Yep.
Swashbuckling is the term for this, right?
Yep. Seems like this happens in every bar in the solar system.
Yeah,
Like
well,
everywhere they go.
it's the Wild West, you
Yeah.
know? Bar fights are a thing.
Place I told my friends.
Yeah. Bartender's like, thanks, guy.
Ain't that a joyful sight?
Gotta love a sunset.
Starting to get familiar too, like a second home.
Stephanie ain't home. Sniff the air, we don't kiss the dirt.
Wasn't planning on the dirt kissing, sir.
I wouldn't stand for it anyway, Captain. Jealous man like me.
Planet's coming up with my crest.
That's just cause I'm going down too quick. Likely crash and kill us all.
Well, that happens. Let me know.
No, we're good. We're good. It's okay.
You have one job, dude.
Did you get my message? I was extra appealing.
What a flattering invitation. I had no idea I was arriving in time for the social event of the season. I'm delighted to say I'll be there. Now, I'm sorry, Atherton, I have to run.
No, please, I understand. I'll see you soon, Bobby.
Very charming.
Any complaints? Atherton Wing. Yeah, he's a regular, ain't he? Must be rich, too. Afford your rates.
I suppose. He has engaged me for several days.
Days. Boy must have stamina.
He does.
Oh, he's such an asshole.
She's making him jealous on purpose, too.
Yep, totally. Big time.
It sounds like the finest party I can imagine getting paid to go to.
I don't suppose you'd find it up the standards of your outings.
It would probably be fun. Get paid to go to a party.
Yeah, I think so.
Fancy party.
Hey, look at the fluffy one. Too much foofara. If I were gonna wear a dress, I'd want something with some slink.
You want a slinky dress? I can buy you a slinky dress.
So are they like
Can I have money for
modeling the clothes? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Got it.
Nora gets to wear whatever she wants.
What are you gonna do in that rig? Flounce around the engine room? Like a
Jeez.
sheep walking on its hind legs.
That was
Yeah, it's
insensitive.
very... Dude,
See on the ship, Captain.
yeah, that was unnecessary.
But I think he listens to Zoe. I think Zoe's disapproval there did get through to him.
Yes.
Is she mad or something?
Shane's like, I would have said that. I almost did say that.
Captain Reynolds,
Heard you was in town. Thought we might have a bit of a sit down.
Prefer a bit of a piss off.
Remember Badger?
Sorry, did I give you the impression I was asking?
Yeah, he was in the first episode, right? Yeah.
Yes.
What my man Arrow needs himself was a smoker. Willing to cut you in on it.
Why me? You have access to ships. You can do it yourself.
Why deal with me direct? It's an irrational dislike.
Jane's just eating.
Yeah.
You backed out of a deal last time. Left us hanging.
Yeah.
Feelings.
How would you even set up a meet? Men won't deal with you.
No place he'll be. Of course, you couldn't buy an invite with a diamond the size of a testicle. I got my hands on a couple.
Huh. So they're all gonna end up at the same party.
Yeah, Nate understands TV writing conventions.
this meeting or not?
William and Lady Cortland.
Oh, how obnoxious.
Did you see that though?
Yeah.
I would like to have that job, the guy who reads everybody's name.
You think so?
Yeah.
It'd be so annoying. You mispronounce somebody's name.
And Inara
Big trouble.
Sarah.
You don't do that.
Fired. Yeah.
Half the men in this room wish you were on their arm tonight.
Only half.
All of them wish they were in your bed.
Well.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the boy with the shimmer line.
Oh, she blushes.
Women love when you say unexpected, crude things to
Yeah,
them.
right. She seemed a little off-put by that.
I find I admire you more and more.
So this guy's icky. I'm already catching a vibe that he's,
But he can't be totally icky or she wouldn't have even picked him in the first place.
Right.
You know?
Come on, got a job for you.
I mean, it is your boss. You know,
Yeah.
you do still have to listen.
I'm trying to offer you something, you know. A life.
How many times do you think she's heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
All the time,
she is
yeah.
with probably says that.
You belong here, Inara. Not on that flying piece of Gosa. You see that, don't you?
Atherton.
She didn't like
No,
his Serenity being insulted.
No.
But it is a piece of Gosa.
Those are her friends, too. It's like, it's her home.
And escort.
Kaylee?
Oh.
Because Mel made it a way in here. Yeah. She's so happy.
Gossip.
Yeah, and Nara probably just tells these guys, look, I know I could have any of you as just a partner if I wanted. I knew that before I chose the life I have now.
Yeah. I'm really good at what I do.
Yeah.
I love Inara's acting, even when she's, you can take her being upset and stuff is always like kind of subtle, you know? She never's like scowling or frowning really, but you can tell when she's like annoyed.
Okay, help me find our man.
Is that him?
That's the buffet table.
Well, how can we be sure? Unless we question it.
Fine, don't make yourself sick.
Yeah, I definitely would be like, I'm gonna try some of this fancy food while we're here.
For sure.
What do you suppose the captain and Kaylee are doing now? Septic vac.
Eating steaks off the plates made of solid money like his anchor.
What you doing?
I fold.
Me too. Tall cards around my neck like a weight.
She kind of reminds me of my puppy. She just like...
just does things.
Yep. What are you doing? That's how I talk to my puppy.
To her. It's a bad habit for
You're talking to somebody with toddlers. Now.
Yeah, that's true.
Out there, it seems like it's all fancy parties. I like our party better. The dress code's easier, and I know all the steps. Don't fall asleep now. Sleepiness is weakness of character. Ask anyone.
It is not.
You're acting captain. Know what happens you fall asleep now?
Jane slits my throat and takes over.
I'll read a nice poem at the funeral, something with imagery.
You could lock the door and keep the power-hungry maniac at bay.
I like how Jane's tendency to mutiny is like an ongoing joke that they just all acknowledge.
Yeah.
Somewhat less attractive now that she's all corpseified and gross.
Yeah, it really seems like if they all know his tendency to mutiny, he shouldn't be third in line. He should probably be like ninth.
Right, yeah. Last. Dead last.
Don't you just love this party? Every everything's so fancy and there's some kind of hot cheese over there.
It's not as good as last year.
Oh my
What they had
god.
last year?
Your girl, she's not very good. She made you a dress that looks like you bought it in a store.
Oh my god.
Why, Banning Miller, what a vision you are in your fine dress. You must have taken a dozen slaves a dozen days to get you into that getup. Of course, your daddy tells me it takes the space of a schoolboy's wink to get you out of it again.
Oh, I don't feel bad for her one bit.
No.
She is nasty.
Captain, this is Atherton Wing. Atherton, Captain Mel Reynolds.
Pleased to meet you.
I thought they would pretend not to know each other.
Party? How about that floating chandelier? Almost outshines our girl here.
Well, that's very possessive.
Yes.
Inara has spoken of you to me. She made a point of your generosity. Given that, I'm sure you won't mind if I ask Inara the favor of a dance.
God, he's... Yeah, I don't like him one bit.
Who, Mal?
Yeah, no. This guy.
Atherton Wing?
Atherton.
What a name, too.
Yeah.
Those tenders snap off no matter how good the engine's cycling.
Miss Kelly, I wonder if I could request...
Wait a minute, let her talk. She's talking.
See?
The 8010's the
Yep.
same machine. They just changed the plating. Hope no one noticed.
These are all generals, right? They're like military.
Machine knowledge is very impressive to them.
Possible you were right. This ain't my kind of party. Oh, now. Watch yourself. No need for hands-on.
Excuse me, she's not here with you, Captain. She's mine.
Yikes.
Yours.
He's so icky.
Nobody.
Money changed hands, which makes her mine tonight. No matter how you dress her up, she's...
Ooh.
Can't do that.
Nope.
I accept.
That's great. What? There has been a challenge.
Challenge to a duel.
If you require it, any gentleman here can give you use of a sword.
Use of a sword?
Oh, boy.
What's going on?
Well, first off, you'll be put up in lodgings for the night so you don't disappear. I wouldn't blame you,
Okay.
incidentally. We
Force
may be
them to kill each other in a civilized way.
He's an expert swordsman.
Inara!
Well, suddenly the dynamic is more serious.
Yeah.
The captain's a good fighter. He must know how to handle a sword.
I think he knows what hand to hold.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we just need...
We'll just settle in till this blows over. One way or the other.
Ooh, I see.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
Oh, no.
Damn. A sword fight seems like overkill. Can't they just fight about it and both walk away?
Well, it's not what this culture is.
Guess not.
When you're hopping around to different planets, you are in a lot of different cultures very quickly, you know?
Yeah, that's a
What are
good
you
point.
doing here?
Atherton doesn't skimp.
I don't suppose I like being kept by him as much as others do.
Oh, man, why are you being a dick? You're gonna die.
There's a back door. The desk clerk is on alert. He'll let us out.
Oh, well, I'm not running off. I don't know what you got in your head. I didn't do this to prove some kind of point to you. I actually thought I was defending your honor, and I never back down from a fight.
Yes, you do. You do all the time.
Well, yeah, but I'm not backing down from this one.
Got me there.
What we need's diversion.
I think they could still hear him.
Probably.
I say Zoe gets naked.
Nope.
I could get naked.
No.
Was she supposed to be in hiding?
Yes, I assume so.
Just a passenger?
Yeah? Why aren't you talking? She's got a secret.
No, I'm...
Sure. I got a secret.
She's
Oh my.
coherent.
Don't seem likely I'd tell him to you. No, do it. Anyone off Titan Colony knows better than to talk to strangers. Petty thief with delusions standing. Sad little king of a sad little hill.
Whoa. Shit.
Someone from the old homestead?
Not really. Call me if anyone interesting shows up.
Damn, dude.
I like that.
That there Exactly the kind of diversion we could have used.
Yeah. You're such a diversion. It distracted all them, too.
Yep.
You don't need strength as much as speed. We're fragile creatures.
Now those are stabby swords.
Pound of
Right.
pressure to cut skin.
You know that? They teach you that in Horror Academy?
Oh my god.
You'll lay a man out for implying I'm a whore, but you keep calling me one to my face.
I might not show respect to your job, but he didn't respect you. That's the difference. Don't take his offer.
What?
Don't do it.
Oh.
In case that happens, it means he's a fellow who killed me. And I don't like fellows that killed me, not in general. Anyways, don't.
There you go. Getting down to the root of it, man.
Need to get back.
But you need to draw the will they, won't they out for a very long time on TV.
Yep. I like the fog. It's a nice touch. Oh, God.
Let's be careful, Ath. Okay, these things are sharp.
He thinks he's doing well, doesn't he?
He's been toyed with.
God. It's just stupid anyway to have a duel with somebody in a skill-based match up of something that you're really good at.
What's he doing?
Don't fall
Well,
back.
it's not supposed to be fair.
I guess.
Oh.
That's not good. What a way to go. Just being like stabbed and cut up until you die.
With spectators?
Yeah. Okay, well.
I'll stay here. Exclusive to you. Just let him live.
Well, that seems unfair now.
No, it's alright. Duel wasn't over.
She distracted him.
Yep, well.
You have to finish it. For a man to lie beaten and yet breathing, it makes him a coward.
It's humiliation.
Sure.
I don't know.
It would be
Fine with that.
humiliating. Mercy is the mark of a great man. Guess I'm just a good man. Well, I'm all right.
God.
Good summation of this show, though.
Yeah.
You set this up, whore. After I bought and paid for you. I should have uglied you up so no one else would want you.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
See how I'm not punching him?
Bet he wishes he killed him now.
Yeah.
I know. It was just funny.
You gotta leave him standing so he can pop up again, you know?
Yeah, right.
Mighty fine shindig.
Hey, he said it.
We're ready to move on your signal. Doc is the diversion.
Did you ever see such a lazy crew?
It's Captain.
They're hard.
But they were planning something at least.
Yeah, right. But they were also too late anyway.
Yeah.
Deal.
Aww.
You get to just look at it in your little room. Because it would get very cooped up on a spaceship. Even though it seems like, you know, there's places to go on there, but still, you'd see it all quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I got stabbed, you know, right here.
I saw.
Don't care much for fancy parties.
Just don't punch anybody and there's no stabbing.
Exactly. They could have just had a fun time.
I wasn't gonna stay, you know.
Yeah? Why is that?
Why would I want to leave Serenity?
Can't think of a reason.
Livestock.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's good cargo.
Wow.
Shindig, episode 4 of Firefly.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, that's a good one. I liked it.
Yeah, the sword fighting in this was pretty brutal to watch. Actually,
true,
getting stabbed is not fun. You know, in shows a lot, you know, you see people getting stabbed with knives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's pretty common. But like something about getting like skewered with a long sword like that.
It's true.
It was pretty graphic.
I think you owe some of that to the sound designers as well, because the sound effect of the sword making contact with the body was nice and, you know, squidgy, and, you know, like you could hear the flesh getting penetrated, you know?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought they might pull the punch on that a little bit, you know? Like, the swashbuckling and then, sure, maybe breaking his blade, and then, you know, you're down now, but they cut each other a couple times.
Yeah,
Pretty
definitely.
brutal. Yeah, and what's his name? Beef Wellington? No, what's the guy's name? The
Atherton Wing?
Yes.
Yeah, Beef Wellington.
He's
that's his name now. That's much better.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we're gonna be seeing him again so soon in this season.
But he certainly seems to have been set up to be able to recur, you know?
Totally.
They definitely, you can see them do that with it. I mean, this is already our second encounter with Badger, you know? Like, they have their contacts and their criminal underworld associates, you know? It definitely seemed like it was going to be a show with plenty of recurring roles.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Like, I've got a recurring on Firefly, you know?
Yeah. You know, and then setting up all that stuff, you can really, like, build characters that way a lot easier than if you're just always introducing like a new person that they're working for and stuff. And it feels like almost all the characters that we've met in the show so far have been like that, you know, like pretty fleshed out, and we're going to see them multiple times in different sort of instances. But
right. And I like that the world feels so lived in. You know? Like, definitely, when I were walking down the street during the episode, I was thinking that like, it just feels so fully realized. It doesn't ever feel like they're on a TV set here, you know? Like, it really, the world building was very, very well done.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too when they were on Serenity. I was just noticing, like, you know, when they open doors, the doors squeak, you know? It's like they really do a good job of making sure that you understand that the ship is not necessarily in great shape.
No, they just got to keep it running.
Shiny new spaceship by any means, you know? Yeah, I like that they were coming up with a whole plan, but it's like the duel already happened, and whatever the outcome was going to be was sort of already decided.
They were just playing cards all night, I guess.
Yeah, dude. It's hours and hours of that.
Did nobody go sleep? And then, of course, River comes out and speaks in Badger's accent to him.
Yeah.
That was funny, right?
That was interesting, yeah. It was nice to see her actually make sense for a moment. Like, I'm wondering if, is it like, does she have moments of lucidity, or is it kind of like always, was that just as much of a, I don't even know how to...
She was speaking in a Manchester accent and telling him things about himself that she couldn't have known, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't think it was a moment of lucidity and normalcy. I think it was extremely strange, like everything else River does. How did she seem to channel Badger as a person? You know, she was using his whole vibe against him.
Yeah, she almost like sucked up his essence and then just like regurgitated it back at him. It's kind of cool. Yeah. River's interesting. I want to understand more about that situation. I also wonder, you know, if there was going to be more seasons of this, is the Doctor and River, would they just stay on the ship forever? Would we always kind of wonder what's going on with her? I guess maybe this season will clarify more of that, but that's like a storyline that they set up in the beginning, but it's like now these characters are just sort of like there, and to have them then be gone, I feel like we'd be missing. Like, to have their story come to a close, it would be strange.
Sure. I feel like it's, you know, maybe the way that they joined the ship initially is because of the situation they were in, but as time rolls on and they're present there, their presence becomes part of the home on Serenity, you know?
Yeah.
And they make their home there, and the others become family with them, and so, I think that's a reasonable inference that they seem to be ingraining themselves more and more. I think that's probably how it was written, you know?
Yep, totally.
But you'll have to see where the ups and downs of it take us, because they're definitely still the newest people and still sort of passengers. I mean, Simon obviously has a very valuable skill to contribute.
Yeah.
River certainly is like, here's the thing we have to contend with. She was peeling the labels off the food and all that, so yeah.
Right, yeah. It's almost like she's quite a liability for them, especially as smuggler. You know, they're outlaws already, but having her it's a huge. It would be hard to keep that going forever, but I don't know, maybe they would have been.
And they're lucky that Badger's not especially dangerous of a contact, because coming out and just weirding out the criminal contact who's there could not always go so smoothly.
No, right.
He was kind of tickled, but somebody could easily be like, what the hell is going on?
Right. He seems like a little bit of a softie, like a relatively likable foil for them. You know, like...
I mean, that's what she was saying about him. Sad little king of your sad little hill or whatever, you know?
But he's not a bloodthirsty maniac necessarily. He's just
spent some time in the lockup, but not as many as you claim.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Right. So he's not a real hardened criminal. He just likes to pick on them because he knows they're also softies.
Yeah. Right. Man, I made an insensitive joke at the beginning of this, and I kind of made myself sad because this is a really good show.
Yeah, it is a really good show.
I sometimes I laugh so I don't cry. This is, I'm really getting invested, and I know that there's only a limited amount of episodes left.
And it doesn't, like, have any foreknowledge about coming to the end and, like, sort of draw to a close in that sense or anything. It does just stop. So that's frustrating, too.
Yeah.
But, we'll have to... For now, there's still more to get to, and we'll keep rolling forward through it, right?
Let's do it.
Thanks for joining us, Brown Coats, all you new viewers and old viewers alike.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
Ketchup Packets.